Good morning and welcome back to another installation video. This time I have a PowerPlus Throttle Controller. So how this works is you attach it to your throttle on your vehicle, this is vehicle specific. So this is the 2013 Toyota Hilux D4D, which is my model. So you got 6 modes on here. You get the daily mode, sport and towing mode, power plus race mode. That probably makes it more sensitive. I don't know what towing does. Normal mode, I don't know what the difference between daily and normal mode is. And then you get economy or 4x4 crawl, so that probably just pulls your throttle so it doesn't ever get to 100% or takes longer. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So let's see what's inside. So it's quite small, it's tiny. You get this little screen over there. It's so small, let me try and get this out. Ooh. Okay, so we have got some cables over here. This plugs into everything. So this connector goes into, that goes in there. This connector goes into by the pedal. This looks similar. I don't know what this is for. Oh wait, this will go into the other side of the connector. So this goes where the pedal is, and then this goes to where that plug I pulled out. So this will be the little computer board thingy to tell it what to do. And then, how do I get this out? This is the little control unit right here. Cool, so here's a little modulator thingy. It's so tiny. This is the little control pad. Comes with a 3M sticky tape so you can stick it on your dashboard. And you can select your modes and plus and minus. Ooh, these buttons are satisfying to push. Plus and minus to set your sensitivity, I'm guessing, once again. Let me actually read the manual, little thingy in here. And cable ties. We get 3 little cable ties. And a sticker. We get a PowerPlus sticker that's going onto the back. Okay, so let's see what it says here. Instruction manual. Tells you how to connect it. Yes, I got that. Allows you to improve the drivability by giving you the ability to choose your settings that works for you. Includes daily mode, auto dimming LED, makes it night driving breeze, that's cool. 9 settings that enables you to dial in what works the best for your driving style and application. Each unit is suitable for automatic, manual, for both automatic and manual. Needs to be selected when setting up the device. Oh, that's cool, okay. So it's not for like super specific. Okay, it tells you how to install it. Is there like mode stuff? I'm gonna read about the modes. PowerPlus Throttle Effect. Anti-theft function. This is a cool function. After entering the anti-theft function, the car throttle will be locked and not drivable. So that's a cool function to make your car unstealable. Well, they can start the car, they can hotwire it, but your throttle just won't work. So that's actually a cool function. Okay, so let me take all these things and try and install it. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go. Okay, so I got all my parts over here. So now let's see how difficult it is. I think it's just this plug over here on top of the throttle pedal. Come on off. Okay, here's a button of sorts. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. So it's got like a little button over there that you must click in. So now you should theoretically take, not that piece, this piece, and plug it in. Click. And now so here's a little modulator. This is the computer. And now you just plug this part back into the switch. Oh, I don't know which way around this goes. This way. I can't see. Click. Done. That was easy. Oh wait, let me not hide this cable. Okay, so this plugs in to each other like this. And click. There we go, done. Well, install is done. So modulator is on there. I'll just cable tie this over there. Where does this cable go? So let me cable tie that there, just so that everything stays out of the way. Last thing you want is loose cables by your feet. Okay, let me show you. So there is the little unit up there. So here's your accelerator pedal. So I just unplugged that. There's the little computer and then plugged it in back into the cable just over there somewhere. Just cable tied it there. And now we have the unit, nice and long actually, very long. I can attach it to my, like out here for someone. So I was thinking of putting it here. See, that's where most people put it. It's a perfect spot there. Or on this side over there. I actually think this side might be a bit better. Yeah, because the key holes over there, so that might be in the way. So I'll run the cable underneath, up, I can come out to the steering column over there and attach it right there. Cool, let me do that quickly. Okay, so moment of truth, I've got my keys. So I installed it over there. It is behind my steering wheel, so it's very hidden when I drive, but if I just do that, I can see it there, so the light doesn't disturb me. Little lights on my dashboard I don't like. Cable is tucked under, just pull this panel off. Cable's tucked out under here and hidden over there. So let's see if my throttle actually still works. If the car starts. Car starts, everything is good. Am I in neutral? Yes. Okay, throttle still works, and this little thingy is on over there now. So let's see. Wait, where's the manual? They said I must long press minus button for 3 seconds till the controller will show. There's a spelling error. HHH, which means manual mode. So hold this for 3 seconds. HHH, cool. So it is programmed to manual mode. What's F2.8? Feature, so it's function 2. So wait, I forgot what the functions are already. So function 2 is towing. 1 is daily mode. Let's see, function 3, intelligent eco. No idea what that means. So that's function 1, 2, 3. AU is that intelligent mode, eco mode. No, what that is. This is if you hold this down. Oh, there we go. It goes into like pass mode, overtake mode. Okay, so I don't know what this is. What's this? Okay, don't know. Never mind. So feature 1 is daily mode. Slightly increases over standard, helps to reduce turbo lag, and improve acceleration. Okay, let's see. I'm making a lot of noise. 2 is towing. 3, sport, intelligent, eco. Wait, let me go to eco. Oh wow, I can feel eco is very laggy, but like it should be. And then you can set the intensity of said mode you're in. So let's take it for a quick drive just to see the difference. So that mode I didn't know what it was is normal mode. So that basically is the thing in off. It just is none of the settings. Everything's on 0. It's as you normally drive, if I can say it that way. Now it's going to be difficult to test this because I think mentally I'll be like, oh, I feel something, or it feels different, or meanwhile it's not. So I'm just going to get to a nice open piece and then I will go through the settings. I might need to look at the manual just to see what settings is what. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. So normal still feels normal, car drives like it should, accelerates like it should. So let's see. I can't see. So we are now in 1. One is daily mode, and I can already feel the accelerator is much more sensitive. It's quick on the acceleration. Like how can I explain this? Originally, the more I put in, the more it accelerate. Naturally, that's how the thing works. With 1 now, it takes a lot quicker than previously, and then there's sort of a dead spot nearer to the end where it doesn't do as much as it originally. Okay. Also, this testing, I'll keeping it all on 9, like the max of per setting. Oh, okay. Sorry, clutch. Oh, okay. So it does make a difference. It's definitely much more sensitive in the lower rev range than the higher rev range. Or not rev range either. What is 1? I think 1 is daily mode. Yeah, so 1 is daily mode. So your acceleration is much more sensitive at the start than at the lower end of the pedal, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I can definitely feel our power there. And this is normal mode, and it's much more sensitive. Interesting. Okay, let me see what 2 is. Sport or towing mode. So now I'm in option 2, which is sport / towing mode. Also intensity number 9. So let's see what this does. Whoa. Okay. So this one has like it's not a dead spot, it's just, it feels less sensitive in the middle. So initially it goes, and then there's a dead spot, and then if you put it further down, it goes again. It definitely feels faster. Just so bizarre to think. My brain can't fathom how this works completely. I know in theory how it works, like physically how it works, not physically but theory how it works. My brain just doesn't recognize that. Okay, so that was sport/towing mode. Definitely a power increase on that one. You can feel. What power increase? The power stays the same. That's why I say it's confusing with my head. Oh, this is so sensitive. Okay, that's a bit gonna get used. Gonna take a while to get used to. Actually, like, clicks you. Okay, so let's go to sport mode number 3. Oh no, where's mode number 3 gone? Mode number 3 is power plus race mode. So this is going to be interesting. And we're in a robot. Okay, so we're in race mode. It is at full intensity number 9. Let me stop at the stop street, or robots that are out. And let's see what this mode does. So this one feels a lot similar to sport/towing mode, but there is actually a graph in here, and they are very similar. This one is just supposedly a bit more aggressive, but I think it's such a small difference that, and I'm at 100 already, it's such a small difference that it's not that obvious to me, but it feels the same as sport/towing mode, where it's just that instant, it pushes you back a little. Okay, whoa. Feels so weird coming off. So it's much more sensitive than normal driving mode. Actually, let me go to normal mode. Okay. Placement of this is not that great. I should have changed it. Okay, that's learning. Yep, can't see. Okay, eco mode. No, I want to go to normal mode. Oh, it makes the car feel so sluggish in normal mode now. Let me turn around over here. There's definitely a difference. The car feels a bit sluggish now, actually, in normal mode, which is so bizarre. I did not think a throttle controller will have such a big difference on the accelerator pedal feeling, especially in the manual. In auto it made sense, but in the manual it didn't make sense in my head, but it actually made a big difference. It feels so nice. Okay, let's go down to Eco 9. So it's Eco/4x4 crawling mode. So that's where you don't need all the power. You don't need too much power. So that's maybe where you need sand driving, rock crawling, where you just need slow movement, slow power. Okay, stopping and going. Ooh, that feels weird. It feels like something is broken on the car. Like, go, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, there we go. Now it goes. Okay, so with eco mode, you have to put your foot like flat to actually get the power to go. I can see me stalling my car on this a few times. Like, the throttle doesn't do anything until about halfway, and then only it starts going. Okay, so that is a completely different feeling than all the rest. Let me go back to, what's this? F1 is normal day driving. Let's go on sport towing. I think that's my favorite so far, although it might be a bit sensitive. I think normal, well, I'll leave it on normal driving. But I think F1 will be my favorite. It's daily. It is called daily after all. There we go. Throttle controller has been installed, done and dusted. It was under a 10-minute install. It was super easy to do, super fast. And there is definitely a power difference I can feel. I did not think initially that, my thoughts is that it wouldn't have made such a big difference. In automatics, yes. But in manuals, no. But I was actually wrong. I can feel a big difference between normal driving, and the sports modes it's in. So yeah, I'm impressed. I will test it over a longer duration in sand and all the terrains. So keep an eye on my other social media like Instagram. I will keep updates there about what my thought is on it, how it's performing in all these different conditions, and if it's actually helping. I probably will also do a fuel economy run test with it, where I will run it for like a whole tank on just eco mode and see if it actually makes a difference. It should, because it's pulling your power away, but I don't like that mode. It feels like the car is sluggish, it feels like something's broken. So it's not my favorite mode, that. I'll leave it in driving mode, and then when I need more power, I'll just up it into the other power modes. But normal driving mode is good for me. just did a 0 to 100 test for you guys on the 3 different settings of the throttle controller. Number 1 was normal, number 2 was sports mode or racing mode, and number 3 was eco mode. There's definitely a difference between those 3 modes. The most distinguishable distance between those 3 modes. Eco mode, like, almost stalled the car trying to pull away, and I went into 2000 revs and I would let the clutch out and go to 100. So I don't think I described well enough in the video exactly how a throttle controller works. It's very difficult to describe. Like Anton says, it's voodoo magic. It really feels like voodoo magic. So the best way Michael told me he described it is, it's a throttle response, it changes your throttle response. So it's on sports mode or normal mode, your throttle response is linear. 0 to 100 is linear, for example. On sports mode, your throttle response is much more aggressive at the start, and then it fades off near the top end. So your initial throttle is much more sensitive. And on eco mode, your throttle response is laggy at the start, and then it picks up near the end. So the initial throttle is very soft and sensitive, not sensitive. So I hope I could explain that well enough for you guys. I tested it a bit. I used eco mode with low range and rock crawling so that the low range isn't as snappy. And then I used sports mode when we were playing yesterday on some farm roads so that the throttle is more sensitive, so that when I go around the corner, the back can step out more because I've got a much more sensitive throttle. Those are the only 2 ways I've used it so far. The rest of the time I just run it in normal mode. So like I said, I hope I explained good enough in this video. It's just a bit of information from you guys and to give you guys my opinion and just some information on the throttle controller. I will link the item in the description below, and then I'll see you guys on the next adventure somewhere or the next install somewhere. Cool, keep well, cheers.